Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Stephanie and I am just documenting my journey through my first pregnancy, now onto our first little baby boy, and just our faith and our marriage with my husband. Right now I've been talking a lot about my breastfeeding journey and just all of the things that come with that. So today I'm just going to do a quick one and something that I didn't realize, and I just want to share, because that's my biggest thing. Is I just want to share my journey that way, because I can't be the only one that's hit on things or had certain things happen, and I just want to share it so that if you are going through it, you know that you're not alone. So today the topic or the question is that I wanted to ask is just, can stress cause clogged ducts and mastitis? And my opinion, now I am not an expert, I am not a doctor, I am nothing like that, I am just a mom. But in my opinion, yes, it can. So, and I say that because I had a work trip planned back in October, and I was looking forward to it because I work remotely, and so I was excited to meet people in person, and it's the first time I was going to get to, go and travel at my new job, and I was just really looking forward to it. However, I was also really nervous, and I didn't realize how stressed out I was becoming about this trip, because I'm also still breastfeeding my little one and trying to figure out when I was leaving and how to pump during that time and how to keep my milk. And I was traveling by myself, so little man was staying here. And leading up to this trip, I just was constantly looking up on the FAA's website of how to travel with breast milk and how to bring it back, and all of the things that you might have to go through, and the checks and the tests and all of the stuff. And on the one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just overwhelming. And some of it's not as clear as maybe my dumbed down self would need it to be, maybe. I don't know. But if you have flown with breast milk before, I would love to know your experience and just tips that you had, because, it might not be the only time that this comes up. And so I would love to know your tips. If you have those, please drop those below to help this mama out. But so going back, so like I said, the weeks and leading up to this trip, I started trying to figure out, what I needed to pack with me to come back, and trying to do minimal things of clothes and stuff so I could have enough room to bring my pump bag and a cooler to bring it back, and how to fly with dry ice if that was going to be an option, or if coolers were going to be a better option, and ice packs. Leading up to it, the day that I was supposed to fly out, I woke up running a fever, and I was like, oh gosh, what is going on? And then I noticed that on my right side, which if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that everything that has happened on my breastfeeding journey always happens on the right. But I woke up and I was super clogged ducts on this right side, and I was like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. I hadn't thought about what I would do if that happened while I was gone, because I was going to be gone for 2 full days and basically away from Matthew for 3 nights, because he was going to be asleep before I got back. And so I didn't know what to do, especially with me running a fever. And so I had to tell my boss, and I had to call and cancel this trip. So, which was very disappointing. And at the time, I didn't realize that it was caused because I was so stressed out about what to do with this trip and packing and all of that, until a couple of days after. So I think I was supposed to fly out on a Monday, and Wednesday, I started getting a fever blister. And in the past, if I am really stressed out, I will give myself a fever blister. And the last time I'd had one was right after I had Matthew, and I attributed that to just all of the hormones, they're going through your body after you give birth. And so I hadn't had one since then, but I didn't realize how stressed out I was. And when I started getting that fever blister, I was like, wow, that is totally what was going on, and what because I hadn't had clogged ducts, or I hadn't had any problems in so long. And then all of a sudden it just flared up. And so that is why I say, in my opinion, I think stress can totally mess with your just milk flow, and just because you don't realize the hormones and all of that the stress causes in your body. And so yes, I totally believe it does. Like I said, this was just gonna be a quick video and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, click that little subscribe button. I also just wanna say thank you so much for your patience. I know that I have not had a video out in a little bit and it's been very stressful. Again, I work full time. This is just something that I do on the side, and as much as I want to share videos as often as I was, I don't think that that's gonna be an option. So my goal is every other week, and right now I have not been hitting that, but that is always my goal. So I appreciate you for your patience and just helping me, understanding that I'm trying to navigate life as a new mom and a new role within my job, and also, wife and house stuff and just all of the things. And then you've got the holidays right now as well, and that just, blows everything up even more. So, but I just wanted to say thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you have any questions or prayer requests, make sure you drop those below. Again, I love praying for you guys, and maybe I haven't been putting out a video, but I promise you guys I'm always praying for you. Even though I don't maybe not know your specific requests, I'm always praying for you. So I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care and God bless.